In this video we're going to look at the use of the BlackBerry as a modem for your PC. Version 5.0 of the Desktop Manager software comes with a new feature in the main menu, IP Modem. I've seen quite a few PC suites to include such a feature, and I have to say that this is by far the easiest to set up. Here's how it works. First of all, start up your Desktop Manager. If you don't have the latest version 5.0.1, visit the BlackBerry website and download it. In all likelihood, you'll have already been prompted to upgrade to the latest version during a previous session with your Desktop Manager. This version of the Desktop Manager includes the ability to configure your PC to initiate a network connection using your USB-connected BlackBerry device as a modem. From the main screen of the Desktop Manager, click on the IP modem icon. You'll find two options, one to configure your connection settings and the other to connect to the Internet. No prizes for guessing that you need to configure your connection before you can use it, so click on the Configure button at the bottom. You'll see a pop-up in which the first drop-down menu, entitled Connection Profile, lists profiles for a wide selection of wireless carriers. This is a very comprehensive list. Selecting your carrier from the list automatically populates the required fields with the necessary settings. You could put a tick in the checkbox at the bottom to maintain the connection if you close the Desktop Manager, but we haven't found this to be a requirement. If you select this option, beware that you don't close your Desktop Manager thinking you're automatically terminating the BlackBerry device's connection to the Internet. If you've ticked the checkbox, your connection should still be active, which could have a major financial impact depending on the data plan you have with your wireless provider. However, we should mention that in our experience with the IP modem feature, we didn't tick the box and were still able to launch a connection to the Internet via the listed connection in the Network Connections page, even though the Desktop Manager was not running. I would leave the box unticked. Click OK at the bottom and you'll find yourself back at the main connection screen. On the left-hand side, just above the Configure button, you'll now see your carrier-specific connection displayed in blue. Click Connect on the right-hand side and the PC will initiate a connection to the Internet via your BlackBerry device. Simple as that. If you have multiple BlackBerry devices, each with a different wireless carrier, you can configure multiple connections. Here we've also set up a connection via O2. The last connection you create will become the default until you set up a new connection. Being as simple as it is, you can select settings through the Desktop Manager each time you want to connect on the fly. But take note, each time you create a new unique connection, that connection is stored in your Network Connections page in Control Panel, so you might find your Network Connections page getting rather crowded unless you start deleting unnecessary connections. As mentioned a moment ago, the list of wireless carriers is extensive, and you're most likely going to find the profile you require from among the list. However, it is possible to create a custom profile. Here's how you do that. Click the Add Custom Profile button just below the Connection Profile drop-down. Type in a profile name in the pop-up and click Add Profile. As this is a custom profile, you'll need to get the settings from your device and from your wireless carrier. If you've been using your BlackBerry for a while already, the username, password and access point should be obtainable from your device, although the password may well be obscured. These settings are commonly input by you, the BlackBerry user, when you set up the device first time, and are available from your wireless provider. To remind yourself of them, on the BlackBerry, press the menu button and go to Options near the bottom of the screen, the icon which looks like a spanner or wrench, and click the trackball. Scroll down to Advanced Options and click the trackball, then select TCP/IP. Here you'll find most of the information you require. The APN is the access point name for the carrier, so put that in the field marked Access Point on the configuration screen of Desktop Manager. The password may be obscured, so you'll have to call your wireless provider for that information if it's required. Similarly, if there is an initialization string required, you'll need to get that from your carrier too. Copy that to the Additional Commands field. When completed, click Save, then OK. For your convenience, we will provide most of the settings for the wireless providers in the UK at the end of this video, but you may find you still need to contact your wireless carrier if an initialization string is required. When you've completed your custom profile or selected one from the list, simply click Connect from the main Connections page. Read the notice that nothing's free in this world and click Continue. You'll see a status bar indicating the attempt to connect, and then, all things being well, you'll be informed that you are connected to the internet through your BlackBerry device and can start surfing. If you find it more convenient, as I would, you can go to your network connections page in Control Panel and view your created connections. Then drag to your PC's desktop the one you're most likely to use so you can quick launch the connection from there. You won't need to have the BlackBerry Desktop Manager running to connect. Click Dial and you'll see the progress of the connection attempt. Your connection status window will indicate your connection speeds and provide a disconnect button. Transmission speeds are not blazing, but it's a lovely afternoon, you're sitting in the park with your laptop, and you're in no hurry anyway, so who cares? Finally, it should be possible to connect your BlackBerry device by Bluetooth instead of by USB cable. I don't have Bluetooth functionality on my PCs, so this is untested by us so far, but there's no reason why it shouldn't work. In order to set the PC BlackBerry device connection up using Bluetooth, go to Options at the top right of the main page of the Desktop Manager, select Connection Options, then click the Configure Bluetooth button to create the Bluetooth connection between the BlackBerry and the PC. Of course, there are transmission speed and battery life issues to consider should you go with that connection option. The IP modem feature in the new Desktop Manager is the most user-friendly I've encountered. Still, things can go wrong. If you have any issues with yours, give us a call in the UK on 0800 0488 737 or visit us at shumed.com and chat with us via the live chat feature.